It's Winters MMA back with another Tierlist video. Let's get into it. Today we're going to be talking about the UFC weight bully tier list. So we're going to be doing that. First up, DDP. He is very big for middleweight. I'm going to put him in A. It's not like he's a natural 185er and has to cut a bit of weight. He is so huge. Next, Charles. Same with DDP. He's not a crazy weight bully, but he's very big for 155. He used to miss weight a lot back at featherweight, but of course he got older, his body weight adjusted. Now he's a 155er who has to cut still a lot of weight. He would be too small for 170 though, so I get why, he doesn't. Next, Ilia Topuria. Oh my god. S tier. He is the biggest weight bully of all time. Next, Khamzat Chimaev, same as. He has a lot of weight misses. He is so huge, especially when he fought at welterweight. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. I feel like this guy, he's an average size. He's not. I'll put him in D. He's not a weight bully. Ayman Zahabi. I don't know, he's pretty big for bantamweight. Amir Albazi. He's an average flyweight, he's a natural flyweight. Same as Fluffy. Alexander Rakic. He's very big. He's moving up to heavyweight, actually. I'll put him in B tier. Poatan. Depends where. At light heavyweight and middleweight, yeah, definitely. He's just a normal heavyweight now. But I'll put into consideration his time at light heavyweight and middleweight. I'll put him up there with Khamzat and Ilia. Is that Alex Perez? I don't know. D tier? I don't watch Alex Perez fight. Volk. Same with Ayman. Both those guys they're a normal size for the division. Volk, I can imagine him cutting some weight, not a lot though. Volkov, same as these guys. He doesn't have to cut weight. Yeah. That doesn't apply to him. Pantoja. Same with these guys. He's a pretty big flyweight. He's he uses that. Aljo, no question. Bantamweight Aljo? I'd put Aljo A tier. His time at bantamweight, he was so big. He's a normal size featherweight now. Alonzo Menefield, yeah. I mean, I don't know much about him. I guess he's pretty big for his division. Ante Delia, I can imagine him having to cut weight, to be fair. So, I'd put him in D tier. Arman, holy shit, Arman, totally S tier. He's so big. Arnold Allen, not really. I'll put him in C tier. He doesn't look like he cuts a lot of weight. He doesn't look like he's killing himself with the weight cut. He looked fine at the weigh-ins. Asu Almabayev, F tier. He's so small. I think he has to gain weight to make 125. Asu Almabayev is so small. Hell no. Mirzakhanov, I'd put him the same in C tier. All the guys in C tier, they don't look like they have to cut a lot of weight, but actually I'll move Pantoja up to B tier. But all the guys in C tier, they're a normal size for their weight class. Volk is undersized, believe it or not. So, yeah. Bilal Muhammad, he seems like a natural welterweight. I can't imagine him being at lightweight or middleweight. D tier is fair. Beneil, Beneil's not a white bully. Beneil, C tier. Benoit Saint Denis, B tier. He's a big lightweight. Bogdan Guskov, um, he is huge, like very fast, a lot of KO power. Had the great fight with Jan Blachowicz. Rematch just got cancelled recently. Brendan Allen, he's normal. Brian Ortega, oh my. Yes, back in his featherweight days, um, he was outweighing guys by maybe 50 pounds. Look at his fight with Frankie Edgar. Looks like three different weight classes. 3 weight classes apart. Bruno Ferreira. Yes, he's missed weight in the past. He's very big. Got chinned recently by Rodriguez. I'll put him up here. Bruno Ferreira is a white bully. You know, he sacrifices. He has to cut weight. He sacrifices a lot to fight at 185, but he has great KO power. He is like severely underrated. So Bruno Silva, no, like normal guy. Kaya Bahalio, he's pretty big to be fair. Carlos Prates, there's a video of him cutting like 7 kilos in 3 hours. That's not normal. B. Carlos Ulberg, he looked pretty. I don't know. He was eating like 3 burgers a day before his fight with Yuri. I mean, like, I don't know. Charles Johnson. I'll put him F tier. He doesn't seem like a guy that cuts much weight. Cyril Gahn, I don't think he does cut weight. He is a huge heavyweight though. Like heavyweight's the perfect weight class for him. So he's huge at heavyweight, but he doesn't like sacrifice much to get to heavyweight. So I'll put him, I don't know, B tier. I'll put Volkov same as him, because Volkov's very tall and he is outsizing a lot of these heavyweights. I know they probably don't cut weight, but still, they're a size bully even. Colby Covington, no, pretty small welterweight actually. Corey Sandhagen, doesn't seem like he has to cut any weight to get to bantamweight. Curtis Blades, same. He's bigger than a lot of heavyweights because a lot of heavyweights are blobs who are like natural 185ers who are just like obese. But I guess I'll put him in B. Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker, he did kill himself trying to make weight for the Arnold Allen fight. So, yeah, that gives him a B spot. Dan Ige should be at bantamweight. But, like, he's just a ball of muscle. This guy. Daniel Rodriguez, I think he's had a few weight misses. He's kind of like a blob. So, D, I guess. David Martinez, he hasn't had enough UFC fights. He's normal sized. David Obama, like, same. Well, no, he is actually pretty huge. I'll put him C tier. Davison, oh my. No, this dude, he missed weight in, like, his first title fight. And flyweight Figgy was huge. He was outsizing everyone. He was so much stronger, like so much more physical, such a better fighter. Power, jiu-jitsu. You know, he was getting too old to make the weight cut. That's why he's at bantamweight now. Like he was killing himself literally to make 125. Like it's out of the question, of course. So Derek Lewis. He's a small, of course, I can't say he's small, but height-wise and, muscle mass-wise, he's a pretty small heavyweight. Diego Lopez. Yeah, C tier. That seems fair. Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes. He could be a heavyweight, to be fair. I don't think it'd go well, but he could be a heavyweight. Faraziam, nah, D tier. He's very tall and lanky, so I imagine the weight comes off easily. Bonfim, man, Bonfim is huge. Look at the fight with Muhammad. He looked like a middleweight out there. Definitely a weight bully. Jeff Neal, meh, just a normal dude. Gilbert, I'll put him B. Gilbert was huge when he fought. Rodriguez, yeah, he could be a light heavyweight. I think he would do pretty well at light heavyweight, actually. But he obviously needs an advantage. So he cuts to 185. Gary, same with ZM. He's just tall. He's pretty tall and lanky. Islam, yeah, S tier. Lightweight Islam was a monster. Welterweight Islam is still huge. Izzy Adesanya, he does not cut weight. He literally said he barely cuts any weight. JDM, B, he must cut some weight, but oh my. Light heavyweight Jailton Almeida. Even heavyweight Jailton Almeida is huge. Light heavyweight Almeida was genuinely a terror. Jamal Hill, nah, he's just a blob. Blachowicz, nah, I can see him cutting weight. A lot of weight. Cannonier, this dude got a finish at heavyweight, at light heavyweight, and at middleweight. He's fought in 3 weight classes. Please. This guy was massive. John Silva, S tier white bully. He's literally had a size advantage in every one of his fights. That Charles Jourdain fight, when he knocked him out, that made Jourdain go to bantamweight because he realized I'm too small for these guys. So that's why Silva's an S tier. Yuri, nah. Yuri says he doesn't cut weight. He's just naturally like that. Buckley, Joaquin Buckley, he always looks pretty frail at the weigh-ins. He is like a ball of muscle. He's huge, so B. Salty Joe. Salty Joe is C. I can't imagine him cutting much. Let's see. Johnny Walker is going up to heavyweight. So he was a very big light heavyweight. Kamaru Usman, S tier. Definitely. He still looked big at middleweight, which is 15 pounds up. He looked normal compared to Hamzat. Well, no one really looks normal compared to Hamzat, weight bully wise, but you get what I mean. Josh Emmett, yeah, this dude is in incredible shape. No matter his fight style, I'm not a fan, but he is in incredible shape. I gotta praise him for that. Joshua Van, he's young, so I imagine the weight cut is way easier. When he gets older, it'll probably be an issue. Justin Gaethje, no. Did you see the baby photo of Justin Gaethje? He looked huge. That was so funny. Manel Kopp, hell yeah. He is genuinely he has the gyno for it. He's missed weight 4 times, and he's Manel Kopp is the definition of a weight bully, literally. Someone who uses their size to their advantage. Kevin, yeah, same with Manel Kopp, just Kevin is a bit smaller. He's also at featherweight, so yeah, Manel Kopp probably walks around like at 145, and Kevin Vallejos probably walks around at 165. That's crazy. Imagine pushing yourself like that much. Khalil, Khalil is just like, he had a not natural, he had a weight loss journey over the past like years. So he's just lost a lot of weight. He's naturally a big dude. Light heavyweight's a good weight class for him. He just has too many muscles. He probably could move up to heavyweight, but he just gets gassed pretty easily, like the war with Yuri. Kyler Phillips, like, I don't think so. I've never seen him fight. Kyoji, no. Kyoji's small for flyweight, if anything. Same with Asu. So F. Leon Edwards. Edwards is a pretty normal welterweight. Nothing out of the ordinary. Lerone Murphy. Now Murphy could be a lightweight, but I feel like he would just get outsized by a lot of the guys. So I'll put him in D tier. Lonnie Kavanagh. Same with Van. Like both the guys are young. I'll put them beside each other. Both guys are young, so the weight cut probably goes very smoothly, and they're naturally built for flyweight anyway. Magomed, nah. Manuel Torres, that's an underrated weight bully pick. I'd put him in B tier. He is like, I think he's gonna kill Fiziev, in the summer. I think he's gonna absolutely smoke Rafael Fiziev. Marcin Tybura. Good fighter. I'd love to fight him again someday. Marcin Tybura, D tier. Mario Batista. Mario Batista is normal. He's like F tier. Chito Vera. He's like Chito Vera's a runner. He has a runner build. So I can imagine he stays in shape because he runs a lot of marathons. Same with the Diaz brothers. So he stays in shape like all year round. Gamrot? He's like a big 155er, man. Compared to Charles Oliveira, he looks small, but he's up here in A tier. Mauricio? Nah. I mean, no. To be fair to him, he probably could fight at featherweight. I don't know what he walks around at, but he doesn't look that big. Holloway, like, B tier. He almost died cutting weight versus Ortega. That fight was cancelled because he had like really bad weight cutting issues. Marab, no, he looks really drained after every weight cut, especially last year because he fought like 4 times in a year. Michael Chandler as well. I'll put him in B tier. Michael Morales. Oh, sorry, wrong guy. Michael Morales, yes, S tier. S tier white bully. Rainier de Ritter, honestly, yeah, he's going up. He's moving up to light heavyweight, and I'd say that's his normal. That's his normal, weight, because he did fight at light heavyweight and won championship. So Michael Page, nah, just normal. He's an average-sized welterweight. He's a small middleweight, but welterweight's his normal weight class. Is that Mick Parkin? I'm not putting him on the list. No, I'm not putting this dude on the list. Montel Jackson? I've never seen him fight, really. Movsar Evloev. Now he's very disciplined, in very good shape. So I imagine it's not very hard for him to cut weight, but it still must be a struggle. Because this guy is it's a big dude. Brandon Moreno? No. I don't think he has to cut any weight, actually. Maybe like a few pounds, but like, nah. Paddy the Body, S tier. Definitely S tier. He bulks up so much in between fights. It's literally crazy. That's why we only get one fight a year out of him. Cause like it's a health risk. I don't know, maybe he could just stay in shape all year round, but I think that's too much to ask. Patricio Pitbull. If he was a bit taller, maybe. He's just old and he's draining himself to make featherweight. It's not a good look. He got out muscled by Aaron Pico in his last fight. And beaten up by Yair. So Imavov, no. Imavov's just a wiry dude, lanky wiry dude. Paulo Costa, oh my, S tier, definitely. Paulo Costa is he looked big at light heavyweight. You know how crazy that is? And also he had so many weight issues at middleweight. It's not even funny. I don't know. I don't know what's in that secret juice. He needs to send me some. Paulo Costa, if you see this, I need some of that secret juice, man. Please. Peyton Talbot. Nah. Like, he is a natural bantamweight. Nikita Krylov. I don't know. Like D. I can't imagine him cutting weight. Jan. Honestly, D as well. Unless Jan walks around huge outside. He's an undersized bantamweight. Look at his fight with Merab, even the most recent one. He was like smaller in that one. He still won. Rafael Fiziev? No. He needs to move down to featherweight. He's like the opposite of White Bully. He's a weight victim. Moicano? Yeah, Moicano's just like very big. Rob Font? Pillow Hans Font? Nah. He was bigger than Raul Rosas, and he still lost definitively. Look at that one for him, you know. There's only a handful of fighters left, so I'll just pick and choose because I'm not doing all of them. Shamil the Meal Deal Gaziev. He has to cut like 40 pounds. He has to cut like 40 pounds to make heavyweight, and he's still like, I don't know whether to put him in A or S. I'd say I'd put him in A because it doesn't make a difference. He just gets. Brando Pericic was smaller than him and he slimed him out. So, I don't know. Shamil's just super out of shape between fights and during. Vinicius Oliveira, S tier. He's moving up to featherweight, and I'd say he's fighting Andre Fili, and I'd say he'd be bigger than Fili. Let's see. There are no real white bullies left on this list. Maybe Ming Yang. Ming Yang in A tier. And then I'll put Tyra in C tier. This was the whole tier list, guys. I can barely fit it into frame. I covered so many fighters here. This was like my second tier list video. Let me know what you want to see next. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to. And this has been Winters MMA. Alright, see you guys next time.